Alright guys, welcome back to the final episode of what is Season 10. I think, check to see how many hours we actually have on Season 10. I need to actually go back and look at my YouTube and see here. Let's check this out real quick. If I can tally up these hours. Maybe I won't do this on stream, but I want to see how many episodes. It's roughly around like 3 hours per episode, I believe. 3 hour, basically like 3 hours per episode, coming up on 10 episodes. So literally this whole playthrough is documented or posted to YouTube, and it will be there for everyone's viewing if you want to use it as a 0 to 100% for this region. 10 episodes, essentially they're around roughly 3.5 hours per episode on average, so much more time than Season 10. So let's get started. Let's see if we can press to the finish line here. What's up, Link? Welcome in. What's up, Victor? Welcome in, guys. Good morning. I'm a little bit early this morning. It's just because I had some things I needed to do, and honestly, I didn't do them just because, you know, I have some injuries and stuff like that, so I just didn't do them. So we're starting a little bit earlier, which I probably will break out some ice and throw it on my shoulder here later. It is 9 a.m. Well, it's about 9 till. Much earlier than I usually stream. Usually, like I don't know, like 9:30, 10. But I've been trying to essentially just wake up a lot earlier, you know, 5 a.m. Try to get some things done. You managed to pull the movie trailer with the 57X first 2 drops. Nice. I think there's others. All right, let's see here. Bird's eye view. I kind of hate. We'll do the Wasteland movie set. Cargo container. From here. What else comes from here? Is it? Look really good with the color match. Nice. Two wooden planks. What do I have? HX520 is going to chill. I'm going to have him chill there. I'm not really going to pull him. You know, since I have the 5368 here, I might use him for another round of missions here, just one more. And then we'll pull something else. But since I have him, so I seen some leaks of what the developers, I guess it was the trailer for season 11, and I believe it showed the new set of tires that were on the KRS Bandit. Hey, what's up? Yeah, it's a little early for me today. Little early. I thought I'd stream early and then I'd be able to do some work later. So hopefully we can get this done. We'll see. I'm not in a rush by any means, but yeah, we'll see what we can do. It is 4 p.m. for you and you just woke up? Oh my goodness. I wish I could sleep till 4 p.m. Maybe when I was like 18 years old, I probably could do that. You know what? I'm actually going to grab these. I'm going to grab both these containers right now. Why not, right? That was weird. And we'll go grab 2 planks. I'm trying to think where's the best way to come through the gateway. I can go either gateway would probably be okay. Yeah, I think either gateway is going to work. It's fast. Man, I don't know why I've been using this truck a lot. I don't know. It's just fun. It's actually just really been fun to use this. But yeah, I think the new tire set, if they are going to be kind of like a specialized exclusive tire, I don't know what they're planning on or where they're planning on placing those tires to what vehicles or whatever, but so far I believe they are going to be on the KRS Bandit, which is kind of cool because they are dualies in the back, so it'll have dualies in the back and then singles in the front, which will help with balance, but I don't think it's going to help as much as having the balloons for the, I don't know, for the Bandit. It's weird. I don't know. The balloons just help so much with balance for that truck. You broke out the Ford CLT in this region? Nice, man. Oh, dang, you're the only one in the US. Oh. You're like the only one who knows English. Oh my gosh. Yo, Real LT, thank you for that follow. Welcome in. We are pressing toward the finish line. What is going on? Like, trailer. All this time, and then you just do this to me. What have I done to you? I don't know how it was even unpacked. It was packed when I... You know what could have happened? I'm guessing it maybe came unpacked whenever... Let me see if it'll just pack. No, it's not. No, it's not. It unpacks when you reload save. Oh. That would make sense. That would make sense. Okay, nope. Just go this way a little bit, sir. That looks about right. All right. Well, it's packed better. Much better, actually. I don't know about how far it is up in the cab, but we'll see if that's a conflict here shortly. Let's see. Oh, no, it's not. That's good. All right, a grim background. I also seen an image of what season 12 was going to be, and honestly, like the way it looks, it almost looks like a Michigan map. Just like a little tidbits shot of it. So I don't know. I really expected it to be a full winter map. Like as the final go, you know what I'm saying? The game is called SNOWRUNNER. Maybe not a more 2.0. I would rather like to see like an Alaska 2.0, maybe like Alaska but a little bit more difficulty. 1, 2. So in season 12, they teased a picture of what season 12, like a picture of it basically. And the picture actually looks more like Michigan. Actually, it looks like, to be honest, it looks like it's from, I can actually show you where it looks the most like. Let me actually cut this off. It looks like this area right here. Whenever I looked at the picture, it looked like this. It looked like somewhere down here. Like where these shelves come up. It looked like something was looking this direction. Like the camera angle was looking this direction. And then they also teased the new wheels for trucks that were on the KRS Bandit. What's going on? Oh, I'm stuck here. Maybe Alaska, but more elevation. Yeah, it's kind of weird that Alaska didn't have a lot of elevation, but I mean, that was an early game. Oops, forgot. I should have either pinned this down right or kept the winch attached. Is Twitch twitching or am I dropping frames? I am currently dropping 2.7% of my frames, but That usually happens in the beginning of my stream and then goes away. Where did they tease it? I forget where they teased it at. I think it was on the trailer in the season 10 or season... It might have been in the season 12 trailer or the season 11 trailer. They showed the KRS Bandit with a set of dually tires on it. They also said that they're going to have a new tire set coming out. You know what I can do, actually? Yeah, actually, we're going this way. We're going this way. Twitch is twitching for you? Yeah, I'm not dropping frames right now. Everything's stable, so I think it might be Twitch. Just could be a Twitch thing. Yeah, usually what happens is whenever I fire up the stream at first, and I'm on the stream starting soon, that's usually where like the majority of my frame drop comes from, and then all of a sudden, like whenever I start, everything just kind of stabilizes. All right, let's see if this can crawl through. So yeah, I'm actually hoping that that new tire set is different than the MHS1. So we're not going to have like another bunch of tires that are just like a DMHS tire set that we don't need, essentially. No, we're going to go right here. I haven't went right here. They have been kind of whack this week, honestly. Like even when I'm working on things like off stream, and I turn on like a, you know, like a WoW streamer or something like that, or one of the guys I watch. Yeah. Yo, good morning, Jeffro. Welcome in. Yeah, it was just bugging. No, it's alright. I don't actually know where it was at. I saw it on a video. But I believe it's the season... It's either the season 11 trailer or the season 12 trailer. I don't think there's a season 12 trailer, actually. I think it's the season 11 trailer. And they teased... They showed the KRS Bandit driving. And on the KRS Bandit, there were a set of tires. I'm going right here as well. There were a set of tires on the KRS Bandit that were dualies in the back. And they were a complete different tire set. And also, I mean, the picture they teased on the Focus, I think it's the Focus forum, but you can find that on Discord, of the new truck, which essentially the front end looks like the, I think people got it pinned as the Kenworth W990, which that's what I think it is. Oh my gosh, I just pulled 5.0 gallons per minute there for a second. That's crazy. Did not think that could happen. Bandit is such a weird truck, so I don't even know. I don't even know what the call is going to be if those tires, there are dualies, so they're going to be wider in the back. But I don't know. I don't know if the call, because the Bandit can be really wobbly, especially with that crane. So the AMHS tires really help out with balance, especially in the front end where it needs it the most. So I don't know if having a dually tire is going to be the call there, unless I believe if you're doing something like this, it's just hauling a low saddle, then, you know, definitely, then it would be whatever tires those are, if they're good, it would probably be those. But yeah, it is kind of working hard at the moment. I would like to see this truck have better consumption value. Yeah, it is kind of iffy. I think that the crane really does it an injustice. It just makes it that much more wobbly. Then you add add-ons, you see where it's going. But I mean, I heard there's a trick if you take your crane and face it aft. It helps. I believe the KRS Bandit actually has weight in its cab as well, so that's why you get that. That's why it just feels bad at times. Oh gosh, scout trailers are twitching. It's alive like Frankenstein, you know? And that's a wrap. Amazing job. Looks like we got all the footage we need in these locations, and honestly I have a really good feeling about it. Okay, so that's some type of post-apocalyptic thing. Okay, finishing touch, movie star trailer. To the ship movie set. Okay. I'm gonna do this real quick. I might as well just do this real quick with the HX. I mean, why not, right? Oh, look, it like collapsed again. That's kind of cool. I think this is the last one. Okay. I need to like orient myself here. This is... Let me come out here. Sorry, I don't know what the Nightbot's doing with highlighting those as like bad language. The Bandit is really great. Yeah, I mean that's a good use for it, I think. Oh, look, there's a nice little turnaround. This is good, even though this truck can't turn very well. Yeah, Twitch censored such a seismic vibrator. I need to probably look into the Nightbot settings for adult language and maybe pull it back a little bit, because it's been flagging a couple things, and honestly I don't like stopping what I'm doing just to be like, hey, I need to allow this. But I also don't really have moderators to do all that stuff. Yeah, pretty much. No one here really speaks in a distasteful manner a lot, so... Whoa, this is kind of cool. Hold on a second, I want to run this real quick. I like this. I mean, even though it's only like a little... It doesn't really make that much sense, but I kind of like it. All right, back to this. All right, let's go. Yeah, I probably need to, I think if streaming is going to become a thing, more of a regular thing, I probably need to start getting moderators. I mean, the Nightbot is alright, but I still have to, it flags it, but it's not a human, you know what I'm saying? Did that thing just come out? You know, I think I do like that. I do like how these missions with this trailer kind of flow. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they flow very well. Like you take it one place, and then like they do their thing. You supply some stuff to them, take it to another place, same thing. You know, I'm wondering. Here's the thing, like I always try to think about what is the finale of this, and I almost think it's the movie part. So like I'm thinking I should go just handle everything with the ski lift, because I don't think the ski lift is like the main part of this. I think the movie, the whole this is definitely it, right? Lights and cameras. So I think after I deliver this, I'll probably finish everything else and come back to this, and then that'll be it. Even though there's probably not going to be any type of the ski is the main part? Really? Is it really? Kinda? Okay, so maybe I should just do this then. I mean, I kind of thought so. Like with taking, you know, that's a huge part. A lot of stuff went up there. I was there a lot. And then I think, like, you know, hauling the... What are they called? I keep forgetting what those things are called. The cable cars. I always want to call them like ski lifts. But like hauling the cable cars up there, like, that's gonna be cool. I'm pretty sure those are probably like 2 slots. Or the oil tanker trailer yesterday. Yukon did not expect such huge cargo. Yeah, the fuel tanker's pretty big. The oil tanker, that's the big green one, right? Looks like we're done. Almost done. Okay, so this is the last one. Yeah. 2 metal beams, service spare parts. I think we get a new truck for this. Garbage. Wait, let's activate this. I could do this garbage. We'll do this garbage, I think. Yeah, let's do this garbage first. You know, the crazy thing is, man, is like, I'm at the tail end. Here's like my complaint. Okay, here's my first complaint about this map. Is we're at the tail end of things, and I'm just now starting to open up these warehouses. Do you see what I'm saying? So like, in hindsight, I think the move is to essentially rush to do these, to open up this warehouse. There's probably going to be metal beams here, I'm guessing. Okay, so that's probably what I'll do then. So we'll do this recycling one first. So we'll do this garbage stuff. I don't know where these all are, but I think there's one there. And then I'm gonna check the next... Oh, not that map. Oh, I see. It's a 2-part. It's a 2-part. Gotcha. Okay. Yo, what's up, Scorpio? Welcome in. Where we at here? All right, I'm gonna go grab a different truck, and we'll just pick up this trailer right here. Yeah, we'll just pick up this trailer. I'll knock out this mission, take a quick coffee break. Okay, let's see. What are we using here? I haven't used this yet. Haven't used this yet either. $45.20 might not be bad. I need a crane though. Oh, you know what? Let's go. Hey. Hold on a second here. We haven't used this yet. Right? Alright, so we go through this bottom gateway. Wait, hold on a second. Do I use this? Do I use this or use this to maybe pull up to the slope? I kind of want to use this to pull up to the slope. The Kodiak. I did use the Kodiak the other day. We used the 114 SD one time. I almost think, should I bust out the 114? Haven't used this Voron in a while. The 114 SD? I mean, we can... Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's give him a little spin. Oh, that's garbage. What's the default? Just gonna use white. Alright. By the way, this thing probably should not have A- power. It definitely does not have A- power at all. I do like how it sounds though. Yeah, they are. There really is only a couple. There's only a couple I like. Some of them are just really bad, man. I honestly, and I kind of wonder. I kind of wonder who signed off on those. Basically, mean like he means paint, the paint jobs. Like those custom paint jobs they brought out. You know what, guys? I was asking. I want to ask y'all a question. So, like yesterday was in Starforge, who I'm an affiliate of Starforge PCs, but Starforge had an event yesterday for World of Warcraft Classic Hardcore, where you basically duel to the death, and they were given like 3 or 4 weeks to prepare the Makara, yeah. And I was watching those a lot yesterday. What's up, Larpup? Welcome in. And I was thinking, I was like, man, this is a great thing to do for a game. Like, my guy lost, who was Sony Digital. So I know he's not. I know he would never watch this channel, but he actually back in the day was on my server. Yeah, Sony D. Yeah. Like back in the day in like 2006, 2007 on like the Burning Crusade, he was on my server. So like I knew about him like way back in the day. Awesome warrior player, seriously. And warriors, I feel like they're strong, but with a lot of help. Like they scale really well. But I thought it was awesome that he made it so far in that competition, but like when you die, that's it. You're gone. Like your character's deleted. Like you die forever. And you know, it was $100,000 tournament. So who the winner was got like 50K or something like that. And then I think like it got divvied up between like I think second, third or something like that for the rest. Anyways, I thought that was really cool. To be honest, I almost thought that Saber should do something, a contest of that sort. You know what I'm saying? Like have like content creators kind of host it, and then have people come out and basically compete for that. I should have participated. Oh man, if I would have participated, you guys wouldn't have seen anything, any SnowRunner content. Any SnowRunner content. I think, and the thing is, man, I don't have a lot of knowledge. So the thing is, like, Classic is a different beast, okay? Because there are so many, like, small buffs and small scrolls and stuff like that that you use in the duration of a duel that I am just not familiar with. Like, the buffs, the potions, all those stuff that people are using, like, I don't have a lot of knowledge on that stuff. Like, I've decent game knowledge, but, I mean, like, you're talking about guys that are immersed in that and play it, you know, up to, you know, 16 hours a day when, you know, I was just a casual Andy. And I think the class I probably would have played is Shaman, and we saw Sea-Doo played Enhancement Shaman, which was what I would do. I don't think Classic is a mess. I think Classic's probably the most pure form of World of Warcraft, because it's essentially not based on, hey, let's get to 60 and let's just start raiding. Do you know what I'm saying? And like try to just get a bunch of gear. It is like, it's the journey. And Classic Hardcore, Sea-Doo did well. It's just Shaman gets countered. Shaman does well. It's just Shaman can get countered, especially in Enhance against, like, you know, Mage, Warlock. But I also think he wasn't getting a lot of, like, Wind Fury procs. Yeah, exactly. Like, he was... But if he... I mean, if he would have... I mean, that... You catch a Wind Fury proc with... I don't know what weapon he had. It was a pretty big axe, but... You catch a Wind Fury proc, and you're pretty much, like... It just chunks you. But also, those guys are, like, buffed insanely. I think, like... Sony had, like, 8,000 health. At some point. He was doing some crazy stuff with, like, putting on cloth armor and then popping some type of consumable and then re-swapping all of his stuff back on, and to get, like, this healing effect. And it's just crazy because, like, warriors don't heal, but, like, the consumable does, so he added healing gear to like, increase the healing. It's, like, crazy. You think the journey's very dull? Oh, I love it, dude. I think it's great. I don't think there's been a better challenge in WoW than Classic Hardcore. Once you play it, it is insane. It is by far one of the hardest things I've done. It's crazy. I love it. Like the exploration, like it's not all about just, hey, let's get to 60 and let's crunch this. I mean, hardcore is so hard in WoW Classic that we've only had one guild down Kel'Thuzad, and they did it within a month. And literally the fight they killed Kel'Thuzad, the main tank who was like the guild leader died. And then like after that he was like, yeah, that's what I wanted to do. Yeah, there's just a lot of planning, but like it's crazy. Like, I don't know. It's a very crazy game. I think the only thing is like, I don't know. I think losing my character is like infuriating. I lost the character at 56, and that was pretty bad. You discovered the existence of the 3D map runner? Yeah, that's Naked Dave's, actually. It's been a thing for a little bit. I wouldn't say too long, but that's been something he's been kind of working on. But that's kind of like his project he's been working on is that 3D map runner. But yeah, I've been getting the itch. But the thing is I promised my wife I wouldn't play WoW for a couple weeks. So yeah, I keep my promises. Final Fantasy, I don't know what that is. I don't know what that Roman numeral is. That's 14. Story's fantastic. Honestly, man, I haven't played a lot of Final Fantasy, but the one I played that I loved the most, well, actually, the one I played that I think that I really loved was Final Fantasy Tactics. The ability to like move around the board in a turn-based fashion like that, with like a whole team, it was insane for me. I loved it. Actually, I need a jackknife here. I forgot we're using this trailer. But yeah, Final Fantasy Tactics, man. That was my jam back in the day. The story was good. Yeah, it wasn't all about graphics, but like the story was really good. And that's the thing, man, is like even some of those old games, like the storyline of it is just amazing. I think like nowadays in like retail WoW, the storyline, I think like players don't really care. Players don't care about the story. I think like back in the day, like maybe yes, but like not really any much anymore. Okay, where's the other one? I want to find the other one. It's locked. Oh, that's so stupid. Okay, whatever. That's how they get you. That's how they get you right there. Okay, You cried your eyes out multiple times? Dang, that deep, huh? You don't think WoW had a good story ever? I think Classic did. Classic and maybe BC, but I think I don't know, maybe up to like the Lich King, and then after that, like no one cared. Like no one cared. It just became, I don't know. It didn't become serious. It really did, like, wasn't really a serious thing after that. Up until Kata, I don't know if I followed Kata. See, like, I played Classic, TBC. I took a small break after TBC, jumped into like Wrath of the Lich King. That's where I got into like more of an arena 2v2 type thing, 3v3, and then I got into raiding there. You know, 25k Lich King, 25-man Lich King and stuff like that. After that, I don't know, like throughout the years I've taken breaks and come back, and then I'll quit. Like I usually just quit because I don't like the grind, man. Can you check the trailers unpack when you reload a save? I can. So basically I just return to menu, right? Turn to main menu, come back in, so that saves the file. I'm pretty sure, right? And then load. Scandinavia. I don't know if that's true because this is the first time this ever happened. After WC3. Wait, what's WC3? See, this is the thing, man. Like, you can tell. Like, when you look at the Neo Falcon, yeah, it's still packed. When you look at the Neo Falcon, it looks too futuristic. You see what I'm saying? Like, it looks too futuristic. Almost like Expeditions trailer. Warcraft 3. I never played Warcraft 3, but that does sound interesting. It's just very rally styled. Yeah, and like it just the roof rack looks like, I don't know, it just looks too futuristic almost. Or even like, but even rally cars, like rally cars don't look like that. Like they don't have those, they don't have roof racks that are all like futuristic looking with all these like different designs. Yeah, the rear bumper thing is very unfortunate. They just need to backstep on that. Like, just let the scouts all use a trailer. Like, you already busted it wide open. Like, it's already busted. Scouts need the most help. Yeah, Resvani or Apache. I'm telling you, I would probably use the Apache a lot more. Probably use Resvani a lot more too. Could you imagine? Okay, so we go this way. And then, oh, then we essentially just, we'll just continue. Yeah. I thought there was like a shortcut to the plant. That would have been kind of cool, but actually I want to just drive the route. Yeah, I do like this truck sound a lot. Definitely unique. The Resvani looks a lot more futuristic. It does. It does, but I think by the time that they produced that, they were already, like, I think Expeditions is not like they just decided to start making it yesterday. I feel like Expeditions has been in the works probably since the end of the year to pass. You see what I'm saying? Like, I think it was in the works. So, maybe that's why. Season 8. Yep, Season 8 was a Resvani. I don't know if it was a standalone DLC. I think it might have been I don't know if it was a standalone or not. I think it was a standalone. I have to look. I can't remember. Terrible content creator if I don't know that, but I knew it at one point. Maybe it's just because I don't use it that much, so it kind of like, you just brain dump some of that stuff. Honestly, I think it is a standalone. Matter of fact, I can check right now. Let's go to store SNOWRUNNER. Yeah, it is. It's a standalone. Yeah, it's a standalone DLC. It was released on October 2022, which was Season 8. Wait, what? That's not right. It's saying that Grand Harvest. Okay, so October 13th, 2022 was Grand Harvest. The Resvani was on October 13th, and then Season 8 was on October 13th. Yeah, so they released the same day. Yeah, they released the same day. I thought that was how it was. I don't even care about the giving the 80 liters back anymore. Just give it a trailer. I mean, the 80 liters would be a nicety for sure, but I honestly, I agree. I just don't, how do I say this? I want my true opinion. I don't really think they care. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think if you cared, like, I don't know, I'll probably look at some things logically and be like, that's why, like, sometimes, this is gonna sound terrible, sometimes I wonder if they actually play their own game. See what I'm saying? I think, like, after you play this game, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like when you play the game, you understand, like, I feel like an intelligent individual can clearly understand, like, a general census of, like, what trucks are strong, what trucks are really bad, what trucks are middle of the road and probably don't need changed. You know, those simple, I think those are very simple things. Can I press this? I'm gonna put on light here for this. I think they do. I think they do, but like, I don't know. I don't know. Like, I mean, I'm only speaking from a consumer's perspective. So like, I don't know, like, behind the scenes of what is the goal. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, what is the goal of where they want their balance to stand for each vehicle made? Do you see what I'm saying? Like, I don't have that. I don't know what's going on behind the scenes in that aspect. I almost really think that could go through. So like, I don't know, but like, I don't know. I think there's some things that I think are common sense. I don't want to say common sense, but like with a little bit of knowledge of just how some trucks perform versus others, it's like, do you really need to put, like, I keep coming back to this, but do you really need to put a Transtar race suspension on the 6th DLC? You know what I'm saying? The 6th season, not the 6th DLC, because there's been other DLCs, but like the 6th DLC map. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, no. Like, if I would like see that, and I was on the develop team, like, wait, why are we putting a truck that really no one uses much, because it's already not that good of a truck based upon our terrain? Why are we putting an upgrade on a 6th DLC? And by some you mean most, yeah. But it's like, those are questions that, like, I would ask. Like, I honestly, man, I really just hope, and I think it's kind of like too little too late right now, because it's kind of going against this whole thing, what I'm saying. But I honestly just hope season 12 they upgrade the OGs and stop bringing out all trucks, period. I don't want another truck DLC in season 12. I literally just want them to upgrade the trucks that we have, and or just give us some upgrades to trucks that we have. You're probably right. You're probably right. I think I heard rumors about a UK Scout that's in the files, but I don't know if that's real talk. Who knows? But I also heard that Pogrim, I think Pogrim has worked with Saber already on some things, but I heard he turned down producing a truck recently because he didn't want to be. he didn't want his creativity to kind of be pulled back in a way. That's kind of like what he said. And I can respect that. Nice. Okay, I want to see what was in this warehouse. Excellent. I'm sure this region will appreciate a cleaner environment. Thanks to you. Here's your pay. See, like, let's see what they have here. So, I mean, so far I've done very much fine. Oh my goodness. Are you serious, dude? That is terrible. Yo. Comey, thank you so much for that follow. I just dumped this whole thing. I don't even know how that happened. That is hilarious, man. Hey, weren't we just talking about this? This scout? What's up, Broco? Welcome in. Man, I just dumped the whole thing on the side. Ugh. You know, just trying to get over there to see some stuff. You know what? Hold on a second. I don't even know if I'm gonna even mess with this. Metal rolls. Metal beams. Nice. Okay, cool. Okay, so the Nordic Environment Authority is done. That sounds kind of weird, man. Nordic Environment Authority. Was this like the World Economic Forum? To garbage. To the recycling. What? It's going back to the recycling plant? Okay, so I guess we're gonna pick up some more garbage. Yeah, we're gonna do this. I don't know, I hit the side of this barrier and all of a sudden it just tipped my truck over. You know what we're gonna do? Detach. Delete. Get out. Get out. Don't care about the cash. And we'll pick a different truck out. We need to pick up some more trash. Let's get a replay of that, right? Alright, let's see. What are we going to use here? Dude, I haven't used this, but I know no one wants to see this. 6455B. Anyone want to see the Voron D? No one wants to see Mr. Squeaks? The water mission, seismic ones? Yes, I did. You want to see the rally truck? Hey, could you imagine though, giving this a scout fuel trailer with it? Hey, that actually wouldn't be too bad. You know, I'm gonna pull this out. Guys, we haven't used this in... I don't even think I used it. I don't even know if I used it last season. There it is. Squeaks. What's up, Sergeant? Welcome in. We're gonna do this. We're going back to basics, guys. We're going back to basics here. Oh, they're both up here? Okay, so I have a maintenance trailer up here. This is good. This is good. Go up this way. Pick up your garbage. Chain them? Do you want me to chain them? The only thing is, if I chain them, that means the stream ends. That means the stream ends early. See what I'm saying? Actually, no. I guess we could chain them. Okay, so if we're gonna chain these, I got an idea. Oh, there's 4 cars? Oh, okay, shoot. Then we can do that. Let's do that then. Bird's eye. Okay, so I need to go over here and get these cable cars. All right. I got it. Got it. Got it. I see what you're saying now. I see. So go grab 2 cable cars. You can just jump the hard mode, that's true. So we'll do 2 cable cars up, grab the garbage coming down, swap trucks for the final pull. After that, we'll probably do a poll on what truck we're going to use. I kind of hope everyone votes for the Pacific P512 for the final one. P16? No, I'm just joking. I don't know. We'll see. Whoa, buddy. Like this, like no one has, I don't know. Here's my point. I have to go make this point. I gotta go look at this. After I look at this, I'm gonna go get a cup of coffee, and then we're gonna continue. I just have to. Where's this thing at? Yeah, the Resvani does look. I mean, like what truck? I mean. Normally, like, who has this on their truck? Like, this looks so futuristic. And then you got this. Where's, like, the frame add-ons and stuff? So, like, you see what I'm saying? Like, all this stuff, the barring on the windows, like, this here, these steps here. It's like, I'd never see this. That's just me. All right, I'm going to be back. I'm going to go get some coffee. And then, yeah, we'll get started here on these last 2. So hang in there. I'll be right back. What is going on, y'all? Welcome back. As you can see, got my cup of coffee here. Dang, that's hot. Whew. Real hot stuff. So the Resvani is really sold like that? So is it more like a military style truck? Because like Looks like something that would go to Mars. Where are we at? Did I go through the gateway? I did. I did go through the gateway. But like anybody, like any like normal Joe out off-roading, like would have a roof rack that's like all that. Like, I don't know. I don't know. What are my thoughts on season 11 compared? Now looking back on it, that I've essentially seen most of this map and all of season 10, I'm gonna probably say I like this map better, or this region better, because I think the second map on this one is actually better than, or it's I don't know if it's better. I don't know. I would, to be honest, okay, here's my final thought on it. My final thought is, I think I like season 11 better. But I still have a couple things I like about season 10 a lot more than season 11. I like the exploration aspect of lots of towers, no mechanics, and yeah, almost it being like a base game plus. Do you know what I'm saying? That's kind of what it felt like an extension of the base game, where it was still friendly for a lot of vehicles. The verticality was amazing. That looks awesome, man. Verticality was amazing. I loved the mission set of the oil thing, like basically like restoring the oil. So like I can understand it going to that point. And I think a lot of folks kind of complained that it was going to this back corner here of Duncan Bay. But that was like the mission set of the map. You see what I'm saying? It was like fix and connect. I loved the verticality of it. I loved the trail running. I mean, there weren't a lot of roads. I loved the fact that you could just quickly get to the other side without having to traverse all of this. The second map was good. I think North Peak National Park was still good, actually. It was good. It just, the first map was so good that it had the bulk of the missions, which essentially I feel like is the same case with this map we have now. I also like that there's a second garage here, trailer store. I don't know why there's a fuel station sitting here though. It probably should be sitting, well, there is one there, but yeah. But yeah, I think I like season 11 better. I do think I like season 11 better. I think this mountain range here, like the trails that run up this mountain range, was amazing. Like this whole area was done extremely well. Even like running up this river and like basically like running around this river and kind of like zigzagging it on the way up, hitting the frozen river. I loved it. I thought it was great. I'm not a big fan of the crafting, but the crafting wasn't overbearing. You see what I'm saying? I never had to bring out another trailer. I never even had to refill any of these generators. Never had to refill them. The crafting was actually quite easy. The wood for these things probably should have disappeared. That's fine. Some missions have cargo set, which they didn't pan out. Like the one that had wooden planks that went up here. When I delivered the cargo, the wooden planks disappeared, and it didn't say I didn't need them anymore. That was kind of odd. And I think the reason that there's a huge road network in this map, and a lot of folks have complained about it, and I understand your reasoning for it. I really do, but I think they made it this way because they just didn't give a trailer support or either fuel support or even a garage support in the next map. So essentially they wanted you to deploy operations from here and quickly be able to get to the next map so you can actually run the mission without, running out of gas. So for like a logistical standpoint, it seemed really good. Now that, the second map here by the lake, I think By the Lake is actually a pretty good map. I kind of wish there were a little bit more missions down here in the southwest corner. There wasn't really much. I kind of wish that there was more out in these like extremities. Do you see what I'm saying? Like this was actually done really well. This was kind of like the first map. This area, the routes up here was done really well, really beautiful with this little waterfall here. The bridge being built, stuff like that. I thought that was really a good touch. So yeah, I think I'm trending. I think I do like Season 11 more. Season 11 took me more time. I don't know if it's because I chose to play like different trucks on stream completely 100%. I think if it was by myself, I probably could have shaved off a few more hours by just doing what I do with planning and stuff like that, and like actually sitting down and thinking about stuff before I just deploy. But yeah, I've had equal. I think equal is fun. They're definitely on the fun scale. Yeah, I think they're about equal. I think probably Season 11, maybe a little bit more so, just because we haven't had a proper, you know, map where there's, you know, ice and mud mixed together that wasn't just overbearing. And that felt really good. It felt good to break out, you know, some trucks that really you don't see a lot of people break out, and you pull them out and they start to thrive, and you're like, wow, this is really nice. I probably shouldn't have went this gateway, but that's okay. Probably should have went toward the other gateway. I think I lost my train of thought there. But that's okay. But yeah, I think coming into this, I didn't think there was going to be a map that could beat Season 10. I think if there's a map that's on par or even better, it's probably Season 11. The new crane, yeah, the power to the tower, yeah. Oh gosh. Wait, Cousin Cletus? Isn't that from Michigan? All right, we're going to do something different. We're going this way. I think another thing that I'm kind of critical on with Season 11 is we didn't get, or some of these warehouses I feel like should have been opened up far earlier in the progression of the map. But like, I think in hindsight, I'm going to open those up. Like if I do hard mode, I'm going to rush those missions if I can. I think what they did was also they kind of made requirements behind a lot of those contracts in Season 11, so you couldn't do that. But I think like if I do hard mode here, whenever I make it there, I'm probably going to look at what I have to do to open up those things. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, especially like if there's metal beams going to the second map, if I have that warehouse opened up, I have metal beams there. Yeah, those were interesting challenges. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely they were. Oh my gosh, 5 gallons a minute just from on pavement? Come on now. You know, I wonder, does anybody know how much these cable cars weigh? I mean, to be honest, they feel probably as much as a cargo container, I'm guessing. This is the painful thing about driving a Voron all-wheel drive is just the fuel burn on pavement is unreal. You know what? Let's look. Let's look. I might have this info. I might. I'm not sure if I do. I might. What are these called? These are called cable cars. Cable cars are 4.5 metric tons packed. They are the same weight as medium pipes. So they are a half a metric ton lighter than metal beams. Okay, that makes sense. So they're not as heavy as metal beams, and they're also lighter unpacked as well. They're only 1 metric ton packed. Metal beams are 2 metric tons packed. But yeah, I think Season 11 is a banger. I think if I'm a huge advocate and a huge I don't know, I'm a chronological Andy when it comes to SnowRunner. I think playing chronologically is like the best. Like you get the progression of the game. You know what I'm saying? I think if you touch it more after you go somewhere else to grab trucks, I don't think you're getting the full effect of what a more is and the difficulty of it. If you essentially have like a Kenworth, if you start going and grabbing super heavies, you're not going to have the full effect of it. The Voron does have a little bit more clearance, but I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know how that I didn't take damage there. I'm kind of surprised, to be honest. I don't think clearance is the issue. It might be. I think it might be that this tire is a heavier tire than the UODs, so therefore it doesn't take as much damage. Because you ever notice like a super heavy tire, like when it hits the surface, it doesn't necessarily take as much damage as a smaller tire cracking something? That would probably be my only explanation. But I mean, the Voron is crushing it like we expected. Haven't played this one in so long. Actually, it feels good to drive this truck, to be honest. I stay away from a lot of these a lot of times, unless like I'm in a hard map. But like this is literally what an easy mode truck is. I think there was a comment of someone made about a truck not being not being that good, but then they turned around in the same sentence or even the same paragraph and said like, it's an easy mode truck. And I was like, and I said, well, hold on a second. Like, you said it's not that good, but you're referring to it as an easy mode truck. Wouldn't that signify that it is an S tier truck? Like, when you call something easy mode, like, you're essentially just admitting that the truck is top tier. Do you know what I mean? Because if a truck is that good, it makes your life easier, so therefore it's called easy. I kind of called it. I kind of started that. I think I pretty much started the whole calling trucks easy mode. I mean, maybe I didn't, but I think back in the day, like 2021 truck reviews, I've started using that term. All right, let's see if it doesn't tip here. I'm not really going to help it that much. I think I'm gonna get some fuel from one of these trucks up here at this little movie set. Yeah, another thing is I really liked the movie set. I was going, how do I say this? I think my disdain initially for season 11 came from the fact that we're supporting a movie. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, that kind of like rattled me a little bit, because like SnowRunner has mainly been about kind of restoring civilization or restoring things that were lost in some type of catastrophic event. And you know, when this one came out, I think mainly they were, okay, mainly. I know that the racing DLC, there's probably maybe one more that were different, but I mean, for the most part, like, the mission set is, hey, we're helping restore this geographical region because they're in trouble. What am I doing? Oh my goodness, what am I doing? So I think that kind of like gave me a bad taste in my mouth. I'm like, we're making a movie? Do you know what I mean? Like, what? And then I think after I got into actually playing it and stuff like that, like moving the trailer around, it actually became kind of cool because it kind of flowed. But also, like, another thing is, like, I think, to be honest, I think lights and camera kind of took a back seat for me. I think this is probably like more what seems like the main reason of this, even though like use the movie trailer a lot more. But I think like, oh, you see that? That was close. That was close. I think like the main thing of this is lights and cameras, but I think the secondary is definitely the ski slope, which I'm glad they kind of put that in, to be honest. No? I do like that. That's a pretty good shot. I don't know. I think I'm gonna pass. It does look really, really nice. Yes, taking the scenic route. Absolutely. Probably gonna take a few pictures actually on this pool. Yo, MRO, thank you so much for that that follow. Welcome in. I'm gonna be taking a lot of pictures actually, because this is like last couple missions, so you're starting a Chevy only playthrough? Do you think the step deck trailer is good for the Kodiak? Thinking it would work well since the trailer is wider, help with stability. I think so. I think you'd probably have to have a scout trailer mounted on top as well. What's up, Onkeller? So you said you started on a moor yesterday? Mud and deep snow is something else. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. What's up, gamer? Welcome in as well. Actually, I'm gonna slow it down here because I wanna kill these turns, these switchbacks here. Actually, I could take a picture if there wasn't like a bunch of rocks. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's pretty epic. I don't want to say pretty epic, but that's a pretty good shot of like the valley. Like these I'm telling you, like there's something about wintertime maps and views. Like they just look really majestic. Like look at that. Thought you had finished the map until I looked at the last 3 mission tasks. Oh, the task list. Oh, nice. Played a good amount of SNOWRUNNER yesterday and got all the tasks done. The map in Season 8. Nice, man. See, I had to turn in there. All right, this is the last one. Hold on a second. That's last picture. After that, we ride. Take it, put in a good amount of work. Nice. Punch high gear. Okay. Man, as soon as you can spool up high gear, it's like amazing. These like back trails actually remind me a lot of Alaska, which I love it, man. It's so awesome. Man, you know what the crazy thing is? Here in Ohio, we actually got snow last night. It was crazy. I seen some cars driving in this morning. I forget. They must have been from up near the lake, but they might have caught some lake effect or something like that. But I seen like an inch of snow on them. So literally, like November 1st, first snow. We got a dusting this morning. I was like, wow. The game only crashed once? Dang. What is that? Oh, that's the trash. I need to move this truck so it doesn't like glitch. I'm actually glad that Saber didn't allow that to like flip my truck in like 30 different directions. Thank you, Saber. Except for the flickering still happens. Alright. 2 cable cars delivered. Let's go grab this stuff. So after we grab this, take this down, I might stop at the garage because we're going to figure out what truck we're going to use to pull these, and also what truck to pull the last cable cars, which is that's going to go up for a vote, to be honest. With all the tomfoolery that goes on in this chat. Wait, hold on a second. Can you guys see the poll? Like, can you guys see who votes what? Oh wait, you can. That's right, you can. You can see who votes what. Or you can see the votes that are for or against. I'm pretty sure. Cool. Go restore crane. Oh my goodness. I might just Speedy Gonzalez's stuff right down the mountain, actually. Yo, so do we take the scenic route, or let's take the scenic route. Let's do it. Can we get a vote for the TransStar? I thought y'all would want to see, like, I mean, if enough people type it into chat, it becomes one of those trucks that will be on the list of the 5, then yeah. Is that just because you want to see me struggle? Haven't seen the Tuz Action in action? The Action. Oof. All right, when we get back a little, you also use the White Western Star. Never mind, I don't need to switch from high gear. We're good to go. Tall, medium logs. Nice, man. Yeah, the Western Star is pretty stable. Honestly, I feel like it's a better version of the Fleet Star, to be quite honest. Maybe not as much power to weight, but I like it. Alright, so when we get back down, I'll have everyone type in chat, and I'll take the top five trucks that are typed in the most, and then we'll place those in to a vote. I expected y'all to say like the P16 or something like that, like P512 is my vote, but the Tega 6455B was not used. The Sprinter, oh my goodness, the Sprinter can't even haul. And it handled a medium log trailer as well. That's nice, man. That's awesome. I'm telling you, the White Western Star is a beast. You give a vote for the P512? We got one. We got one. I feel like someone asks for the 6455B every day. Every day. Do y'all like that truck that much? I mean, I understand what's likable about it. I mean, it's literally Spin Tire's oldest truck that's been in the game. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's been in every single game they've made. Smash. Oh, you're the one that asked it? I feel like there's other people that ask as well. You don't like the 6455B, bro cut? What truck do you like the most? Ooh, the Navistar. Oh man, I haven't used that at all. Your vote is the ANK military? Oh my gosh, man, these are some good picks now coming in. The Navistar just hit me in the stomach. I'm actually kind of sick that I haven't used it. To be honest, we're gonna go back to the garage. I'm gonna pull this little mission here with it real quick. The 4520 or the 4220? Yes, we have. I think we did long logs with the 4020. I mean the 4020. At the moment, the 53919. Yeah. That's a good truck, dude. ANK civilian. I'm going back to the garage. I'm going to pull out the Navistar for this mission currently here. For the final mission, we're going to vote. If it's Navistar again, we'll use the Navistar, but I just want to use the Navistar at least once for something. I think I'd be kind of ashamed to not use it for anything. I'm kind of mad I didn't use it to pull this stuff up here. Oh man, it's kind of upsetting now. Because I kind of would have loved to see how the Navistar runs through this stuff. I don't think it would have did too bad either. Would have been a lot smokier region, by the way. Yes, add stuff like this. Throw some chains on it. Oh, it doesn't even need chains. Not in this region. Actually, we're going back to the garage. Let's We'll go this way. Down. Alright, let's go this way. Let's get back to the garage, swap this out. The Voron D did well. I mean, we knew this was going to happen. We knew the Voron D was going to do really well. I mean, Voron D is essentially has the same engine of the Tegas, the Voron. I mean, the Voron AE. Very similar tire sets. Different weights, a little bit different weights, a little bit different weight distributions. The Voron D is a really good truck. A lot of folks will talk about its like instability, but I think that could be mitigated by using these tires right here, which are incredible. That was weird. That mud sounds weird. It's a good truck, man. Just for the realism, adding a little bit of struggle. Yeah, I hear you. But yeah, the Voron D is definitely. I think I rate the Voron D pretty high in a tier list. I think it only knocks. I mean, the thing is, it's super. It's pretty versatile, man. I think, and I mean, it has a lot of add-on capability. Yeah, that's why I think with the semi-trailer is the best option for it. It's the best option for it. Also, if you do find it unstable, the tires help mitigate it. But also, like, if you want to further min-max, like, you put a trailer like this on it, basically use it as a counterbalance, and you're just good to go. But I mean, I think another thing I don't like about it is the fuel burn. But I mean, that's something I kind of don't like about all the Vorons, though. The Voron Grad, its fuel burn is a little bit better with its new engine. But I mean, if you're pressing pretty hard, like you're still going to get there. But I don't think they're not. It's not anything to really worry about. They're doing a blood drive today at work? Man, yo, they used to do blood drives whenever I first went to college, back when I was like 18 years old, which was a long time ago. They used to hand out Chipotle cards. And I would like, I think the one time I gave a double and got 2 Chipotle cards. And I was like, yes, this is what I want. All right, Navistar coming out. Where are you? Oh, yes. Is that low saddle? Looks like it. Let's make sure. Hold on, I gotta make sure. Yeah, saddle low. Here we go, baby. Smokey is coming out. Can't see a darn thing. This thing is just rolling coal, man. That's why, man, when I drive this vehicle, my camera is like always offset. Heavily offset. Oh, nice. I probably wouldn't drive first person, but you can take these off. You can take those like the little cage off. I just think it looks cool. Just give it a little puff here. So puff, puff, puff. We're gonna go through here. It is a pre-order on Epic Games, Matthew. This is the sole reason why I switched from Epic Games to Steam, because Epic Games stopped selling it after the pre-order. But you can still get it on Steam. So I literally took I literally just was like, okay, forget Epic Games. I'm going to Steam. I'm going to buy this. So don't tell my wife that. I literally spent like $70 just like buying all the stuff. To be honest, I have I have all the year passes on Epic Games still. Available in all except Epic, yes. And I have went through the avenues of trying to inquire them to put this back up for purchase, and they literally just at the end of it all, like they just told me no. And I was like, okay. Whatever, I'm done. Okay. I kind of want to hit some trails with this before we actually like run this through. So here's what we're gonna do. What do you guys think, man? Little scenic route here, just for the fun of it. Yo, Kyle, thank you for that follow. Welcome in. What's up, Sweden Gamer? You're currently trying out the ANK Mark 38 civilian, but thing easily tips over, and it's low on frame add-ons, so I'm kind of disappointed at the moment. Okay, so what tires are you using? And what suspension? So recently that truck used to be a lot tippier. That and its brother, the original ANK, used to be a lot tippier. I'm gonna put on midday actually, just for I want to see this. The trails are good, man. Trails are good today. Trails are really good today. Thank you for stopping in. So basically, I think it was around, it might have been season 3. I'm not sure if it was season 3 or I forget when they actually updated the weight characteristics for the ANK, made it a little bit better. But they made its balance a little bit better. But what I find is if you use it's not yet upgraded, only on the vanilla part. Okay. So I think whenever you get the balloon tires, that's going to help out a lot. And if you get an active suspension, that is going to help out a lot as well. The next thing I want to like teach you or just basically tell you is you can mitigate tipping a lot with a trailer like this. A lot of tippy trucks can be made stable by using a trailer in tow as a counterbalance. So as soon as you learn how to do that and use angles, I kind of explained this on my trailer review, But I mean, if we go back and look at all these episodes, I was using trucks that are generally more tippy trucks in the game, and I would say flying pretty quick through these trails, just because I know how to create an angle with a trailer to help my vehicle's balance, and then use my vehicle's balance in a direction to help my trailer. So you kind of like work in tandem, opposed to something else. Especially with the Zix 4-wheeler, yes. That is a huge truck. You have to use your trailer. Oh, you've checked out a lot of my YouTube tips? Nice, man. Awesome. So you kind of get an idea of it then. Oh my gosh, look how much fuel we're burning. That is one thing about this truck, is it just crushes fuel, man. But here's a little quick fact about the Navistar, is it has one of the highest damage tolerance engines in the game. I think it's like 360. It literally has one of the strongest tolerances for that. So it's kind of incredible. So it basically, it could take a beating, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, this boy smokes. That's the only thing, is it? If you drive like this, you're just going to be like blinded the whole time. But I mean, it rips. Oh yeah, that's how I would do it too. Is just take your time. Take your time, learn the game. Honestly, man, I think that driving like the Fleet Star and stuff like that, Kodiak, GMC, and then moving on to like probably one of the more balanced trucks you'll find in the early game is the White Western Star. I think just driving, how do I say this? Driving trucks that you find, and not necessarily ones that are just going to smash things, it helps you exponentially. And then when you find like a Tega, which you will find here, you're just going to be blown away. But also you're going to be a very good player by then. Which I'm not saying you're not a good player now, but I think your skill increases when you use something that's not as good. The only truck you found disappointing was the Boar? Really? Like Boar pre... Like you mean like the Boar pre tire upgrade or what? Okay, I can't make these turns. This thing cannot turn that well. Okay. Mr. Tree. Let me out of here. Oh, that's the only thing, man. The turning. Like right there, if I would have continued straight, I would have probably flipped with my trailer. You see my trailer's leaning, right? But I have an angle with my truck preventing my trailer from tipping. So you just kind of do that. And then you do that and vice versa to help your truck itself on different spots. Oh, originally? Oh man, with its new tires. It just got the OHDs, I think, a couple seasons ago. The Boar's a banger. I mean, it pulls, man. We pulled with it the other day. I think we pulled the, I just posted the video, I think, today. I don't know if we did it yesterday, but we just pulled the plane with it. And then on season 8, I believe I pulled the windmill, one of the windmills with it. It's really great. It's really good to use long logs as well. We used that on a part in Maine, actually. I don't know if I was on stream. I think I might have been on stream for it, and it just did some crazy stuff. Smokey is going good right now. I'm just hoping Smokey holds out on fuel here. We're about halfway tapped. You know, pulling 7, 8. Probably gonna almost pull 9 going up here. Oh my goodness. You know it would be a pretty crazy hard mode is if you did hard mode, but Navistar only. Oh my goodness, could you imagine? Could you imagine that bill? Like international? Because right, Navistar is owned by International, right? That's kind of like what I understand. Okay, come on, let me through. Thank you. Actually, you know what? An international playthrough wouldn't be too bad. Oh, this step deck would be amazing for this. I think step deck with a little trailer would probably be a must. Man, this is good views right here. Like, this is awesome stuff. Okay, I need to get out of these mountains, or I feel like I'm gonna run out of gas, man. I'm literally burning at 6.0 gallons a minute. I'm literally burning 1 gallon every 10 seconds, essentially. So like right now I have like, I don't know, what is 35 times 10? It's definitely more, it's definitely less than that. Probably have like 3 minutes of time, maybe 2 minutes of time. Wow. The multiplayer does not have voice chat now. Sadly, no, it doesn't. Oh man, I don't know if I'm gonna make it. I really don't know if I'm gonna make it. Unless I can just... Can I keep high gear here and just blaze this? Oh my goodness. Wow. You would have to use like a Discord. You found that the Tega balloon tires are not quite as good on this map compared to the off-roads? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, because that's the thing is, like, you don't really need the Tega balloons because you don't need to float. You see what I'm saying? Wow, look at this. See, like, this is good views right here. Oh man, great views here, and I like this how there's more like places to tip over here. Smash my stuff. You're still annoyed this game has no means of communication? Yeah, I don't think that's ever going to be a thing, to be honest. I don't know. I don't really think Saber's going to implement that. I think there at least should be a text box that you can just type. I think, honestly, like, if I was making a multiplayer, That's probably one of the first things I would make is like, I would like, okay, how can people communicate with each other without having voice? Well, a chat box. You know what I'm saying? Like in any multiplayer game, I'm pretty sure there are chat boxes. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, that's like multiplayer 101, right? Hey, we might actually make it to the road. Isn't that crazy? Get out of my way. We did make it. I might negate getting gas here and just get it whenever I Yeah, there's not one. I don't know any multiplayer game that doesn't have a chat. Oh my goodness. Did I just make a misplay here? I need to make it cross the bridge. Oh, we're good. We're good. I think we're okay. Okay, that was a pretty good pull. That was fun. Hope y'all enjoyed that. That was fun. That was fun stuff. $50 viewers, nice man. I didn't even know. I don't even look at that stuff ever, to be honest. You know what the crazy thing about the Navistar is? When it first was released for the pre-order, I never knew this truck was in the game until I went into somebody's stream and they were playing this truck, and I was like, and they legitimately were like level like 3. And they were pulling a semi-trailer. Or no, actually, they weren't even pulling a semi-trailer. They were pulling a ramped flatbed. They were pulling a ramped flatbed up here. Yo, Link, thank you, man, so much for another 5 gifted subs. Much appreciated, brother. Thank you so much. I can't even look. I can't even see all the names, man. I see Ivan. I see Storm. See, Brocut, awesome. But yeah, he was driving up in here. Like through here with highway tires. And I was like, what in the world? How are you getting up there in highway tires? Pulling a trailer. And the dude was like, it's the Navistar, man. You know what I'm saying? He's like, it's the Navistar. Alright, let's throw this in here. Way to go. We'll recycle that junk using the latest methods. Locals and the tourist will be thrilled. 10K. So like here's the thing. So I finally open up this. Now there's metal beams and metal rolls here. Oh man, yeah, thank you so much for those subs and all those folks. Seriously amazing. Thank you so much. Very generous. Appreciate it. Alright, cool. Detach. Delete. I don't care about money. But yeah, I think on hard mode, rushing this mission, if you can, is the call. That's the call. Alright, guys. Oh, wait, freezing. Oh, yeah, let's do this. Oh, I messed up. Okay, hold on. We'll get a new truck. We'll get a new truck. We're good. We're good, guys. We're good. Okay, I need everyone in the chat. Okay, so there's 2 missions left. You guys are going to choose by vote what missions or what trucks we use for the final two, or what truck we use on the second to final mission and then on the last mission. So right now, I want you to type in what truck you want me to use. I'm going to take the top 5 listed trucks in there and I'm going to produce a poll and then you guys can all vote. So right now, what truck do you want to see pull this mission here? This is not the final. This is the second to final mission, which is, we will show you. It is called Freezing Adventure. I see 2 trans stars. So we need metal beams and spare parts. This is essentially going to be a highway pull. You guys just want me to pull out the trans star? No vote? I mean, let's do it. T-star. All right, cool. Let's do it. Where's the T-star at? It's here. This is, we're going to put on the, oh, I actually like this. Let's go. Okay. All right, let's see where we get grabbing these from. Freezing Adventure. Metal beams are there. Spare parts are on the other map. Let's see if I can just grab them both at the other map. I think, yeah, spare parts in here. All right, we're just gonna go to the next map. We'll come through this gateway. But first, just to... Oh, never mind. Let's go. This one's for you, District. I need weight, man. I don't have any weight on this trailer right now, so I'm probably going to struggle a little bit here. Yeah, we'll dodge that pit. We'll dodge that one, especially with the Tran. I think I'm stuck on something. Did I hit something? No. It's just, we're stuck. I do have a crane. Oh. I think I'm stuck on something. Or maybe I just dug myself. I don't know. I feel like I was stuck on something. Are there roots in this game? Or in this map? I haven't seen any roots so far. That's a huge upside. Season 10 was riddled with them. Yeah, I don't have... You see how the tire sweep? Like, I lurch forward every time I tire sweep? Well, not anymore. Let's see. You've seen some? Let's go. The power. I think this has like 165k torque, I believe, on this engine, which actually isn't too bad. Not too bad. Let's see if I can just press through here. Can we blaze it? Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, I'm kind of cheating because I'm like going off to the side a little bit, but yeah. I think so too, man. To be honest, like I think there's a lot of it. Like I think this, like if a truck is made, so like international, right? International Transtar, International Paystar. I think like those engines in some part should be shareable. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, as if the company could basically retrofit them into a different truck. My trailer got caught in that puddle, really? The thing some people call a truck. But yeah, I agree. I would love to see the Paystar with a better engine. Yeah, exactly. No, exactly.
We did it! We did it! We did it! We did it!
Yeah. 2 beams, 1 spare part. Okay, that's 5. 5 slaughter. I mean, I get comments all the time about folks are like, man, I can finally use a highway truck in an end game map. I don't know if I would call this end game. Well, kind of is. It kind of is because it's season 11, right? But like per difficulty, probably not. I wouldn't say it's like a difficulty sense is not, doesn't feel like end game. But they're like, yeah, I can finally use a TranStar. I finally use a highway truck in this map. And I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, dude, I've been doing this a lot. Like I've been doing this since like as much as I can. Or trying to. I don't know if anybody else in chat have, but like, I mean, I try to. Since season 8, I've been trying to more and more. Oh, you know what? No, I can't get back there. I can't get back there that way. But I mean, I've been trying to. We need an option to unload my 68K. Oh, I don't even know what option I would even put, Jigsaw. I don't even have any suggestions. Because here's the thing. I could put suggestions like drive backwards or something like that, but like, do I really want to do that stuff? Like not really, not really. I've been trying to think about like what I could do, because like also it has to be something like maybe I could do like requests, like, you know, like this many points for this truck, or this many points for something else on another game. Like it'd have to be something customizable. Have we done any cargo hauling with the Burlak? I have, yes. I don't know if I've done a lot on stream, but it's not like the F750. It's not. F750 does a lot better. Drive with my controller upside down. But for a very high price, 50K, why not? Oh my gosh. So I'd have to drive backwards, I would say like for like 2 minutes. You guys are nuts, man. Okay, so the thing is, like, I'm sure a lot of you guys already think I'm a masochist. Do you guys want to like further that? Like what? Yeah, they don't have that, but I think they're unique because they don't have that, right? So I mean, like, if you can make them work in a, I don't want to say a controlled environment, but if you can make them work at some point in some way, it just feels there's like a satisfaction with using a highway truck and, I don't know, crushing some terrain if you can. Redemption drive cab view only? Oh gosh, man. I probably could do something like that. But then again, what would I do with points if I play another game though? Oh, like complete the task by doing that. Oh, I see. Yeah, that's very interesting. Sometimes I think you guys hate me. Just to prove a point to some friends? Yeah, you can. I think the more powerful feature out of all-wheel drive and diff lock is diff lock. I mean, essentially, I've kind of proved. Well, I won't say I've proved it, but weight on wheels, diff lock, is unreal. I think there's been multiple playthroughs where I've demonstrated that. The effect of the having weight on wheels and diff lock is insane. You like the challenge for only all-wheel drive or only diff lock? Sometimes neither. Oh yeah, I see. Yeah, if you that's why I like OHDs or even a UOD tire. Very wide back doubles. You got weight pressing in. Activate diff lock, and man, you can just roll. Like right now, I have no diff lock. I'm probably gonna get caught on that. Oh, maybe not. But I mean, that is legitimately product of weight on wheels. Like, I guarantee you, if I went through there without any weight on this truck, I would have a much harder time. Yeah, well, I mean, the P512, that's a whole different ball game. Whole different ball game. We're talking about some of the best tire codes in the game. Service spare parts. Yeah, so the P512 is a little bit of an outlier with that, to be quite fair. The Paystar with diff lock, oh yeah. Just with diff lock Paystar, I mean, like 5600 TS, you have 3 back axles that are driving with diff lock that have OHD tires. I mean, in a lot of scenarios, you can just get away with that. And you have fuel savings. Let's see if I can just jump through this again. It probably still would be fine with, I mean, yeah, of course. I mean, if other trucks with regular OHD ones thrive with weight, yeah, it would be fine. But I mean, it has the codes just give it such a leg up. Yes, fine-tuned gearbox is a good point. Fine-tuned gearbox without all-wheel drive is actually it's actually a pretty good point. Because then you're not incurring the 60%, what is it, a 60% all-wheel drive penalty there? So like for vehicles like the 512 PF, the fine-tune actually would be a pretty good. I think my only thing is the slider. The slider is too slow for me. Like, I like to be able to switch real quick, and I think there's a way to do that on mouse and keyboard. It's just I don't play mouse and keyboard. I fell in. Wait, do I have anything to latch onto? I don't. Yo, what is up, Flower? Welcome in. Oh, we about to row your boat here? Let's see. Let me see if I can do this. No, I'm sunk in. It doesn't matter if I unpack or pack. That will work. That will work. I feel like I'm stuck. I feel like I'm legitimately stuck on something. Like what am I stuck on? Do you see what I'm saying? I think I was just stuck on something, period. No, the crane can. crane absolutely can. I'm stuck on something, y'all. That was weird. But no, your crane, what you do is you stick it down into the dirt and then you try to use it as like a rowboat almost. And then you just, and then either that, you press it into the dirt and then try to like extend it, and it'll push you forward. I did this really well on my randomizer playthrough right here when I didn't have all-wheel drive. Right here in Black River. You know, doing this stuff at like, where's it at? Right here. To get this this scout out of here, I would just literally rowboat myself. So yeah, your crane is good for a lot of things, man. I don't know what it was. That was weird. Can I elaborate a little bit more on the randomizer mod? Absolutely. Give me a second. Thanks for your service. At first, I wasn't too sure you were the right person for the job, but now I see how wrong I was. Your name will go down in film production history. We hope to work with you again. All right, let's see what this is like. Okay, nice. The Supplier 13. Okay, so the randomizer playthrough. Okay, so essentially, it literally was a playthrough I had on Twitch that I uploaded to YouTube. It's still the whole series is still on there, and I didn't. How do I say this? Hard mode came out, but before hard mode, I was always trying to like do my custom hard modes, like something that to challenge me. Because I never felt I was like super challenged from the normal mode or even hard mode. Yo, CS, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome in. So what I did was like, I was talking about how like an upgrade randomizer would be a cool thing in SnowRunner, like back in 2021, like late 2021. So late 2022, or it might have been early 2023. I was talking about it. And someone was like, "Hey, they have that. Like it's called Snow Mixer. It's made by this guy." And his name was Naked Dave. So I essentially I made a New Game Plus mode, and then I have options on New Game Plus, but then I also, where I don't start with any money, no trucks, only one scout. And then I also asked Naked Dave, I told him, I was like, "Hey man, like I level up too quickly. Is there a way that you can make it so like it scales up the experience needed to reach each level?" So at first I started out with a ×3 on my first episode. So every upgrade in the game was randomized. So basically it was like slower leveling up. All the upgrades are randomized. So I wasn't getting, so everyone knows this upgrade essentially is like right here, right? This upgrade right here by the garage, everyone knows this upgrade where the Fleet Star is. It's an all-wheel drive upgrade, right? So instead of me getting the Fleet Star's all-wheel drive upgrade, I actually got I think it was the raised suspension for the Zix 5368. Okay, so I couldn't use it. So what it does is, you are leveling up much slower, you're not getting tire upgrades as quick, which tire upgrades are the biggest bonus in this game for off-roading, period. Like it is literally what your vehicle used to contact the surface. So by that, and then I upgraded to like a ×5, where it was ×5 harder to level up. So then, yeah, I just went through the game collecting upgrades, and it just forces you to use trucks that you need to use. Instead of like, you know what upgrades you're getting, and then you just utilize those right away. Like me, I didn't know what I was getting, so I utilized what I got. So I didn't have an all-wheel drive. I didn't have any all-wheel drive vehicle, period, until, oh man, I think until Smithfield Dam, whenever they gave me an all-wheel drive upgrade for the Kodiak. And then the Kodiak became my workhorse vehicle for a while. And it was actually pretty tough, man. It was pretty tough. That was the hardest challenge I've ever had in a game, period. All right, here we are, guys. Last mission. It's called Snow Mixer, yes. It's called Snow Mixer. I think he might have made the experience slider a mod as well. He also made a mod that I tried with the randomizer, called Baked. Base is called Baked, like Baked Alaska. So like it was Alaska, but springtime. So all the snow was removed. Well, not all of it, but it removed some, like a majority of the snow. So it was kind of like playing Alaska in springtime, which was really cool. I did a couple episodes of that, and then new content came out, so I kind of like left it where it was at. All right, y'all. Let's get back to the garage. All right, so here's what we're doing. We're gonna pull this last mission up to the top, the cable car. You're very careful when you drive the Fleet Star. Depends on knowing your route a lot. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But yeah, if you want to check out that playthrough, it's on my YouTube. It's on my YouTube if you go to the playlist called Twitch. I think it's called like Twitch Streams or Twitch Replays. You can just go through that whole list and you'll see it's a randomizer playthrough. The episodes are listed on there as well on each thumbnail. All right, y'all. I need you guys to type in what truck you want me to use for this final mission. This is the final mission of Season 11. The top 5 listed trucks will get added to a poll, and then I'll submit the poll, and then we're going to vote on it. So the ANK Mill. Okay, I'm gonna get this poll prepped. Okay. What do you guys want to see? Truck for the final mission. So first off, I have ANK Mark 38. Ooh, the M916A1. Haven't seen that in a while. The Kenworth. The Azov 6.4. Okay, so we have multiple votes for the M916A1. We have 3 votes for it, so that makes the list. So anybody else with requests? If not, we're gonna just the 114 SD. I feel like y'all are gonna troll me. I feel like what's gonna happen is everybody's gonna vote, and then it's gonna be another tie. I'm on to you guys, you know that. Thank you for that first time chat, by the way, Desi. Thank you for that vote. I appreciate that. Action with a crane. That's very unique. Busted. Yo, Velocity, thank you for that follow. Welcome in. You came just in time. If you'd like to vote on a truck that I'm going to use for the final mission, you can type it in chat, and then I'm actually going to post it on a poll. 2 for the Action. Okay, the Action actually stays on the list then. Oh, no worries. I appreciate you watching. Paystar 5600. So, okay, so the M916A1 stays on. Paystar 5600 TS. Okay. That doesn't go in the list yet until somebody else votes that again. Because then it would edge out the 64131 and the Mark 38. Or the 114 ST. So basically, like the most voted go on to the actual poll. There's 5 slots. But yeah, we'll just hang out here for a second until everyone decides they want to vote. Maybe give it a minute or 2. We'll just chill. And then, yeah. Or do you guys want me to throw the poll now and vote? You guys think it's pretty much good? Ready? No one wants to see like a P16? No one? Man, I'm surprised. I'm surprised. I do? The Tuz 144, no way. That, come on. It would be awful. P16 is always a solid final mission choice. I know, that's what I'm saying. I am so surprised. So surprised. Okay, here's the poll. I'm going to start it now, based upon what was voted on. We had multiple votes for the M916A1. We had I've seen a couple P16s. I've seen the 114SD that goes on there. I've seen a couple votes for the Action, and a couple votes for the AMK, the Mark 38. So here we go. This is for the final mission. So here you go. Get your votes in. You got 2 minutes to vote. Yes, I am voting. You will see me vote. But you will not know my vote until we're done. Even if you guys are not followers, but lurking, you're not really chatting at all, you can vote. It's all unanimous. I do not see who votes for what, or do I? But yeah, I don't care for what you guys vote for. Vote for something. Just please don't do a tiebreaker. I see what you guys are doing. I see what's going on right now. You have 1 minute left. 1 minute. Oh my goodness. So unless we get a bunch of more votes for the Action or the M916A1, it looks like the P16 is going to win. So all you folks that are holding out on votes, if you guys want to see the Action in action, now's the time to press vote on the Action. Got some good participation here today. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see, guys. You got 15 seconds. Let's do it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Oh my gosh. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness. We almost had the Action there. Almost had the Action. Okay, back to the garage. You had to give it up to the P16? You know, what we could do is pull one of them up with the P16 and then pull the other one up with the Action. But I'm not going to throw that out there. Where is this hulking piece of metal? Saddle high. Oh, I'm not disappointed to play the P16. This is a great way to bring it home. Let's see something. I'm gonna go back to the garage. I'm definitely not disappointed though. I think one with the burlap. The only thing is, this is the last mission. You know, it would have been really crazy to see though. I wonder. Actually, it would have been probably terrible to pull this with the Action, to be quite honest. Except if I put on these tires right here, I probably have to punch UODs just to pull anything. So actually, it probably would have been miserable. What was my vote? I can't tell you my vote. Cable car, let's get it. My vote is going to be... Actually, did I say I was going to tell my vote? I lied. My vote is unanimous. Or my vote is, yes, it stays hidden. I was waiting for the tiebreaker. No. The Burlak is kind of OP. I don't really think it's technically good at hauling any cargo. I did say I would. I actually... Okay, here's my... I actually voted for the Action. Okay, so here's why. It's not that I don't want to finish with the P16, because I think finishing with the P16 is like... I don't want to say it's almost tradition. It's not tradition, but I felt that I would have struggled a ton with the Action, and I've never pulled that big of cargo with the Action. Or actually, we haven't even used it on this map. The Burlak seems very tippy. It's actually not tippy. Its weight characteristics are actually very, very low to the ground, and I don't think it really gets going fast enough to even like get itself to tip over. But the thing is, you can tip it over, and it's very hard to get it back to its wheels. Jigsaw, I knew you were going to do the tie thing again. But yeah, I'm actually happy to see the P16 come out right now. So honestly, it's a win-win for me. It is content with the Action. The Burlak, it's like, I don't really think you can get it going that fast. But the thing is like, how do I say this? The perspective of balance is literally based upon the driver, right? The driver, how do I say this? To judge balance is like, it's a very subjective thing. The only thing that can really counter it is just by me telling you that most of the weight is in his frame. That's the only argument that I would have. Other than that, like, it would have to come from sheer experience of testing vehicles. That's really my only ground to stand on. But like, if someone comes in here and says like, "Hey, it's tippy," like, if it's tippy for you, then I like that's how it is for you. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, she's just hard to flip over. She's just so tall, man. It's a massive scout. I mean, it's bigger than some hauling class vehicles. It does. The crazy thing is, like, the Burlak center of mass is far down, but some trucks that where realistically the weight should be lower set, because that's where the majority of the weight is at in trucks, period. They're not like that. See what I'm saying? So it's like, it's kind of weird. 2 cable cars, let's go. Oh, I went the wrong way. All right, no worries. We could drive through the swamp. Yeah, the tires are amazing. They're amazing. They have pretty good coatings. They essentially are studded tires, which actually reminds me, I need to work on my review. So today is Wednesday. Oh, by the way, welcome to November, by the way. So tomorrow I'm probably not going to stream. I need to work on my Burlak review. So I need to try to get some headway done. I've been kind of slacking on doing that because I've been streaming a lot more lately, just having fun, I guess, you know. Excuse me. So yeah, I'm gonna work on the Burlak review tomorrow. Try to get that done. The Vorandi is one, yeah. Vorandi, I mean, you could possibly say a lot of people don't know this, the 73210 actually has weight in its cab. but it's actually remarkably stable. You drive the burlap through the swamp, through Island Swamp. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can do that. That's the thing. The burlap is going to be strong. It's going to go through super conditions, but at a very slow pace. It just, the burlap needs diff lock engaged, essentially. The big Azov, you mean the 4220? The 4220, yeah, that's kind of, I wouldn't say that's the most stable vehicle in the world. Yes, the burlap has studded tires. If you look at its tire ratings, and its ability to just straight up crawl up, I mean, we actually demonstrated this here on this map here. We were over here with the burlap. This is ice. This hill is ice and rock, and the burlap literally walked up this hill. So, and if you look at its tire ratings just on the game itself, if you look at the ice, it says excellent. So yeah, they're just studded tires. Yeah, I mean, of course, that's that's why, like, I don't think this game is SnowRunner is not realistic. I think the argument that SnowRunner is realistic is just I don't know. I think the argument just folds in on itself. It is an arcade sim. That's kind of, yeah, arcade sim. I've never heard those two put together like that, but yeah. Yeah, the burlap will make it much easier. Actually, to be honest, I don't think it's going to. Here's the thing, man, is like, I think folks are excited about the burlap because it can drive through super conditions, but it's like, I made this point yesterday, like, it's 2023, like, who's still just driving through super conditions? Do you see what I'm saying? Like who wants to take the time just to do that because you can do that? Like, I'm gonna find a way around it. Like, I'm gonna go around it. I'm gonna save myself like 2 or 3 minutes while the truck that can go through the super conditions sits there and just wades through it nonstop. You see what I'm saying? So, like, yes, the burlap is amazing because it can do that, but it's like, just because it can do that, should you do that? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. That's just my opinion. But yes, it is absolutely incredibly strong. For new players, it's a big help, but I also feel like for new players, for you to just hold down the trigger and just go through everything, it doesn't really help you learn the game. Which essentially is, it kind of, in my opinion, I think it hinders you more than anything. Because then you're just using the best truck, smashing through the terrain. You're not really learning any types of tricks about, or any type of knowledge about, hey, maybe I should use this routing, or using any type of like critical thinking in certain situations, or actively problem solving. Which essentially that's what SnowRunner was kind of designed for. Like, SnowRunner was initially, when it first came out, like prior to any DLC, it literally was the Dark Souls of the off-roading world. I mean, back in the day, it was hard. And then you get better trucks, it becomes easier, and then all of a sudden, like, now everybody could just use the best trucks in the game. So... But yeah, I mean, not everyone shares my sentiment on that, or shares my thoughts on that, and that's okay. I mean, if you want to use the best trucks in the game at level 1, like the 612, like Jellybean just said, like, go ahead. I mean, if you're having fun, you're having fun. You're playing the game. I guess it's fine. But I mean, like, I think if you start out using the best trucks in the game, when you turn around and use like a mid-tier truck, you just call it garbage instead of working your way up to see the wonder of how good the progression of vehicles are, I guess. But yeah, I mean, like, now, I think if I played it more again, would I get the Burlak and just crush it? I seriously, I don't think that I could scout a Moor faster than I could with a Tatran. I'm going to be straight up honest with you. Like, I know a Moor's terrain pretty well. I'm pretty sure I could do it faster in a Tatran. I'm pretty sure I can do most maps faster in a Tatran than a Burlak. Because here's the thing, the Burlak, even if I didn't use a trailer, it struggles with pulling trailers. So you're gonna be forced into low a lot more often, which isn't too bad. However, I'm going to just run through most terrain, except for a few small areas in the game. I'm gonna run through most things in 5th gear with a Tatran. And if I need fuel, I'm just gonna winch a trailer behind me. Or I'll just winch a scout behind me that has a trailer with it, and I'll still be in 5th gear. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, that's how powerful the Tatran is. And NAI is a nightmare, is even pretty hard for the Tatran in some areas. So that's what I'm saying. Like, given the opportunity, players will always optimize, and I think that's okay. Like, if players want to use the best, please use the best. If honestly that's like where fun is derived to, like, do it. Okay. We're going to, yeah. Okay, I got a route. I got a route for you guys. Okay, so hold on. Should I do this? Should I go up here and then down this river and then cut over and then back up to the slope? Or should I go like this and cross this, go this way and then up? What do you guys think? I've taken this route multiple times, I feel like. A lot. I've taken this route a lot on this eastern side. I've taken this route just recently with the Voron D. So I was almost thinking like cut up this path here, carve around here, go through this area, around this way, come down here, and then just basically up the ski slope. Or I could come up here again, come down this way, then come all the way down the frozen river, and then turn here and then hit the ski slope. Go by the river? Okay. I need to get gas first. I guess I'll just stop here and get gas. Yeah, this way. And then we go essentially like up to the top. Yeah, I feel like I've carved out a lot of these areas already. So, all right, fuel, then we pull it. But yeah, I mean, I think a lot of folks are probably gonna get, how to say this, like, a lot of folks are they're upset whenever you disagree with what they're using. or you know what I'm saying, and that's okay. I think you're not going to please everybody with your true thoughts are about the game, about what to use. And a lot of folks have accused me of saying that I push what they should do in the game, and like it's not because I think that I know better. It's just because I've made a mistake, and I'm telling you that it's a mistake to just straight up rush for the best truck in the game. Because I'm telling you straight up, like it ruined. If I could go back to 2020 as myself now and be like, hey, this is what you need to do at this time, like I think you'll have a much better experience in the game, and you'll probably be able to start your YouTube channel earlier because you have so much more knowledge from just playing the game as you should. I would have said that. I would say no, don't rush to get a good truck. Just play the game. I mean, it's like I said, my first review ever. And like the crazy thing is, like, it's crazy, like I made that review. That was my first review on SnowRunner. It's not my first video on SnowRunner, but it's my first review, period. But it's crazy that I still remember what I said about the Fleet Star then. It teaches you the game. It really does. It really does. Like, what a good... Like, I gotta say, though, like, Saber picked a great truck as a first truck. To be honest, like, the Fleet Star's pretty... It's the king of Black River. I mean, I think everybody can agree it's the king of Black River. It's the only truck found in Black River that has all-wheel drive diff lock. Kodiak doesn't, nor does the... I'm talking hauling class trucks, by the way. Kodiak doesn't, nor does the 9500. And I mean, like, you get all-wheel drive diff lock instantly. But yeah, that's my spiel. The tires are bad. Tires are bad, but all you gotta do is just put weight in your bed, or the CLT. Well, the CLT is actually not found in Black River. I'm talking purely about found trucks. But yeah, you're right. CLT doesn't either. I did the same thing, Desi. I did the same thing. And then I got frustrated again. I started my game over. I sold everything, every truck, trailer on that map. And then I jumped to Tamir and I bought myself an Azov 64131, and I played that for almost exclusively up until like season 2. And then yeah, it wasn't until I lost my game file that I decided to change. Because to be honest, like, say what you want about the Azov 64131, but it crushes things. Like, it stays pretty relevant throughout this whole game. I think like the only region that I really felt that it struggled, probably, I think the 6x6s definitely like edged it out. Like in an objective sense was Kola Peninsula and Amur, just because of the depth and the rock crawling. It always felt odd to you? It is slow, but I mean, like, I think slow is good. Slow is good. Being in the rush gets you tipped over. Being in the rush doesn't allow you to, like, see what's coming. Slow is absolutely good. I guarantee you, I can guarantee you, like, I'm not saying I'm a good player by any means, but I guarantee you, like, I can probably complete a lot of these maps faster than a lot of folks that use high range gearboxes, just for the sheer fact that I'm going to go slow. I'm probably not going to tip over as much. And I'm also going to do maybe as good of planning. When you're going fast, you smash yourself up. You don't have enough time to react. When you're going, we're going fast. When you're going fast, you don't have a lot of time to react. But when you're slowed down, you can see things coming. You can, get invincible and complete the game in 10 hours. Yeah, that's true. But yeah, I mean, that's why the Azov is beautiful, man. It's like, it slows you down. It has really good, it's very efficient. But yeah, I mean, that's the thing, man. Like, not a lot of people like going slow. And I understand that, because, like, the game is long. You want to get it done. It's like we all want to rush to get the 100%. It's like, I don't know. I'm just trying to chill. I'm just trying to watch trucks smash terrain. Like, I love, like, watching terrain deformation, trucks pushing through stuff. Like, I like seeing that stuff. Like, I don't... And by the way, the P16 is doing a good job right now. See, this is like a super slow truck, right? Yeah, it's more about the journey. I mean, like, pull cargo and just have a good time. Okay, we're going back. Y'all see my error right there? If I would have kept going, I have no angle. Yeah, it does have great tires on it. That's definitely a true statement. Phone call. I'm telling you, I get phone calls. Let's go this way. See if I can pull you down off the hill. Oh, man. Yeah, that's a great snapshot, man. But yeah, I mean, I love, honestly, like, when folks come in here and they're like, man, I'm just starting the game, or I'm playing this, like, I'm doing, I'm crushing it. Like, I love seeing that. Like, I don't really care what truck you use. Like, if you're having fun playing the game, the thing is, like, I just want people to play the game. Like, to just, like, enjoy it. Like, almost like a book, like, start to finish. Ah, I see. That's a good perspective. So, like, basically, farm sim, the more money you have, the faster you can complete things. SnowRunner, it doesn't really matter. It's all based upon you. You went all in on the cable cars, a flat nose Kolob. Yo, respect, man. That's actually, that seems like it's fun. That seems like a fun one. That seems like a fun one. I don't know why that flagged you there. I'm gonna be honest, I have no clue. That is interesting, man. Best truck in Michigan? It's P16? Oh, man. I mean, could you imagine if you got the highest engine for this thing in Michigan? Oh my goodness. I think in some areas it does struggle in Michigan, to be honest, with that second engine. Just because honestly, it's so dependent on that last bit. It's so dependent on it. Especially for just uphill. Yeah, you can go get it to start. Yeah, for sure. I mean, you can get any truck upgrades from the start, essentially, if you want to. Yeah, see how it keeps flagging you? It's kind of funny. I need to mess with my Nightbot a little bit and pull back the moderation on it. Maybe I'll do that later. But like, honestly, like, thinking about it, where does the P16 fit in to a tier list? I mean, because there's been so many things that have changed. I mean, like, the thing is, S tier. Honestly, I think if it goes into a tier, it's honestly, man, it's great until you can buy the P12. I think so too. I think so too. Because here's the thing, man, is like, if I'm trying to be fair, you got to look at the ability of the truck based upon also, so like its performance and versatility. Oh my goodness. And we're seeing that right now. See if I can get a run for it. See if I can back up and get a run for it. But yeah, it's like it's a very focused vehicle. You know what I'm saying? The performance is not terrible. By any means. I don't think it's terrible by any means, but... but I mean, it has to fit into a mission set. With right turn only? Oh my goodness. That's funny. I mean, yeah, there's what's not to love for it, for sure. It's an OG. I don't think I would ever place it higher than B. I don't think you can objectively, looking at everything, like comparing it to everything, I don't think you could put this above a B. To be honest, I think a lot of folks would actually put this in C category. I think just because its tires and its ability to traverse deep areas like this, based upon like its grip and its weight, its stability, I think those things kind of get it to that category. I'd actually put the P12 actually above this, to be honest. P12 has same engine, similar weight. P12 has similar engine, same engine, similar weight, still has always on diff lock, has OHD tires, not the same coatings, but it also has more versatility. So, I mean, it has almost everything the P16 has, and adds in versatility. You saw a Russian off-road truck is bigger than the Boar? Oh my gosh. That's crazy. P12's a little bit lighter. Let's see what the P12's weight is. Shoot, I shouldn't have stopped there. I shouldn't have stopped there. I'm probably not going to be able to get a run again. So that says, I don't know if that's correct. Yeah, it is. The Pacific P12 is 22 US tons. The P16 is 27.6 US tons. I need to change this then. Because the P12 has more power to weight. The truck you only use to rescue the Western Star? Man, I didn't even use this truck for the Western Star, honestly. I think I used the Fleety. You know what? Just go straight. We'll just go straight. The P12 is a big upgrade early. Honestly, I bought the P12 very early. Actually, I bought the P12 in Michigan on my hard mode, and people were like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, dude, that's the thing. Like, when I first started my my hard mode, I'm buying trucks that I can use for multiple things. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, normal mode's different because I can just recover and pull out something that I want to use for this mission set. But like in hard mode, it's very advantageous to have a fleet of trucks that are versatile, not necessarily have just add-ons. Just having add-ons doesn't make a truck versatile. Like, it's kind of like, here's the argument for that is the Zix 5368. It has these huge add-ons, but when you use those, it just doesn't fit. It doesn't fit at all. $31 gallons, let's do it. Almost there. Almost there. I mean, we're hitting the deeper snow here, actually. This is deeper snow. That is true. That is true. If you count wheel weights, that is true. So the thing is, I'm similar to McKillum he is a data miner on the PTS discussion post. Pretty much a brainiac, like Next Hedge and Naked Dave. He also says he doesn't, when he factors weight, he doesn't use tire weight. But yes, if you add tire weight, it is around that. Same thing with the Kenworth. I think it's the same thing with the Kenworth. Is the Kenworth, or I forget, what is the Kenworth? What truck is it actually? Yeah, so the Kenworth, if you add tire, I think the Kolob, if you add the Kolob's wheel weight, the short face, the 74760, if you add the wheel weights, it's heavier than the Kenworth. If you don't add wheel weights, the Kenworth is now the heaviest truck. So yeah. But yeah, I'm like McKillum. I never, what the file says on the truck, that's literally what I go by. Like I'm like, there's too many variables with adding tires, with truck having different tire sets and tire loadouts, that it would just be too, yeah, it's a lot. Wait, where am I going? Oh. Oh, there it is. All right. Yeah, I definitely see what you mean, but like, that's like realistic. You know what I'm saying? Like realistic as like almost a, like you go to buy a truck, real life, and they give you the dry weight on it, which is everything. But like in the gaming world, I'm just going by what the file tells me, without wheel weights, I guess. Okay. Nice. Dude, that'd be cool. That was a very short cutscene, but I'm glad there was a cutscene. I'm glad I actually waited to do the cutscene, the last mission. That was sick. That'd be sweet if you actually saw people like skiing down the mountain and stuff like that. That's the thing. It's a lot. I think it's quite a bit to manage. If you want to add wheel weights in, it's like some trucks have different wheel weights. So then like when you're trying to like configure all those to like put that knowledge out, it's like so much more of a step to like, well, it's this much weight if it has this tire, but it's this much weight if it has this tire. It's like I'm just keeping everything all uniform. Do you know what I'm saying? People have gone extinct. I know, right? Great. Thanks a lot for your help. This would have been harder without you. Man, that's it. 440,000. 7 watchtowers, 2 upgrades, 1 vehicle. Wow. A little less than, little less cash. Much more distance traveled. Dang, yeah, much more distance traveled. 60,000, oh my gosh. 60,000 less than Ontario. That's awesome, man. And we just hit 2 million. So you guys see why I delete trailers. You just don't need them. You don't need them. But man, that's, let's see. I finished season 8 with the P16. I finished season, I forget what I finished season 10 with. It might have been the no, it was the P16. I think I finished season 10 with the P16 too. Season 9, I'm not sure. I think season 9 was just all water, and I finished with water. Yeah, I think we might have to try to make this like a tradition, where we finish the map with the P16. I think so. Yeah, I think that's the call, man. It's like not a lot of people use it. It's such an iconic truck. It's not made anymore. This thing is like the OG. Like, what a better way to go out, right? Best horn. Dude. Sweet. Well, anyways, y'all, that is the extent of the stream today. My voice is starting to go, as usual. 3 hours and coming up on 20 minutes. And yeah, we completed everything. All the tasks are completed. 67 out of 67 missions, 100%. And yeah, I believe, I think I just hit like 30 hours on this. I think this map took me 30 hours, or maybe 30 hours plus. I'd have to look at my YouTube videos and then like kind of calculate them. Because I basically, this is the final episode 10. roughly 3 hours per episode, maybe give or take. And yeah, I think it's like 31 to 33 hours opposed to, I think British Columbia was like 25. But I mean, we've also messed around and did some other stuff, but I mean, that's how it is. Oh man, you guys are welcome. Tomorrow I probably won't stream. I need to work on my review for the Burlak. Probably need to save my voice for recording. I also probably need to do some more testing, stuff like that. So pretty much back to hard mode is probably going to be the call. Back to hard mode, probably playing some other games too, just to mix it up. We've been like pounding SnowRunner for like back to streaming once a week. No, I think I'll be streaming a little bit more than once a week. Definitely. It's tough. Streaming's tough. Just finding time to do it is tough, but I'm happy to do it. So yeah, we'll be back streaming streaming a little bit more. Definitely get some hard mode. I'd like to play some other games too, just to mix it up. So how's my WoW character doing? He is currently level 41, I think. 40 or 41 shaman. He's doing pretty good. I can't play it. So the thing is, I can't play WoW. My deal with my wife is I can't play WoW unless I stream it. So if I'm not going to stream it, I'm not going to play it. So yeah. Anyways, y'all, I'm jumping off here. I'm going to drink the rest of this coffee, get some lunch, and hang out. You guys have you love to see some WoW streams? Maybe I will. Maybe I'll do some WoW streams. Maybe I'll do some World of Ships as well. Mixed in with...
my broskies, I got to bounce.
Exactly. So appreciate those bits as well. That was loud. that kind of scared me a little bit. All right, y'all, have a good day. Love you guys. It's been great hanging out. Anybody who has subbed, got gifted subs, Link, thank you so much for those gifted subs. Follows today, thank you for the follows. Even if you're not followed and you're just watching along, thank you guys so much for enjoying the journey with us. Yeah, we'll be back playing some hard mode, and we will see you guys later. As always, God bless and stay upright.